Hey kids! I'm so glad to see you today. We're going to have an amazing lesson. We're going to learn about some people who prayed for their friend and how God answered. When was the last time you prayed for someone else? I can't remember when I last prayed for my friend, but I know for sure it was last week. Let's listen to today's Bible story and find out why it's important to pray for our friends. Here we go!
King Herod began persecuting the church. He put James to death and, seeing people approved, arrested Peter during the festival of unleavened bread. Peter was guarded in prison by 4 squads of soldiers chained between 2 of them while the church prayed earnestly. The night before his trial, an angel appeared in Peter's cell. A bright light shone, the angel woke him, and Peter's chains fell off. The angel told him to get ready and follow. Peter thought it was a vision as they passed the guards and the iron gates, which opened by itself. Peter went to Mary's house where many were praying. Rhoda, a servant girl, heard his voice, got excited, and ran to tell everyone without opening the door. At first, they didn't believe her, but when they opened the door, they were astonished. Peter explained what had happened and told them to tell James and the others before he left. The next morning, the soldiers were in confusion. Herod searched for Peter, couldn't find him, and ordered the guards to be executed.
When Peter was in prison, his friends gathered together and prayed for a miracle, and God answered in a big way. We should pray regularly for others, remembering the things that they are going through. Sometimes we don't know how God will answer our prayers, and it might not be the way we expect, but God can do the impossible. He can answer prayers in amazing ways. The church prayed with constant prayer for Peter, and their prayers were heard and answered, even when it seemed hopeless. We should always pray and not give up, even when things seem bad. It's funny that the people praying for Peter didn't believe Rhoda at first. It's important to believe that God can work in amazing ways. Let's try and not be like the disbelievers who could not believe that God could save Peter. What changes will you make in your life after hearing this story? Will you pray for others you know are having a difficult time? The answers to these questions should be yes and yes. I hope that you will keep today's lesson in your hearts even as you go about the rest of your week. All right, kids, we've come to the end of our lesson today. Bye! I'll see you next week.